Developmental Designs is a relationship-based approach to learning. It provides middle-level instructional practices for relationship building, social skill building, safe community, cultural responsiveness, and instructional practices, all in the context of adolescent development, to advisory, content area classes, and across the school throughout the day, so that the outcome is an equitable and safe environment, an engaged environment for all children.
It's always been an approach that it tries to get everybody to understand that we all are important people in the school setting, no matter whether you are a bus driver, the principal of the school, a student, even a visitor in there hopefully can see the positive interactions in the hallways in the classroom.
The selling point for us was the changes that teachers see in the kids and their behaviors both in and out of the classroom.
For me personally, it's made my job more enjoyable because of the relationships are more positive between my students and I because of the language I use.
Is a philosophy that allows teachers and students to build mutual respect by getting to know each other, create routines and rituals to help scaffold success in the classroom, and teach through the lens of equity.
At the elementary, it's actually easy to build community because you've got your kids in your class all day. But especially at the middle school, it becomes really challenging to do that. Kids are moving from class to class to class. And unless you're really intentional about creating that positive climate and culture, it just simply doesn't happen.
Most people, when they think about their middle school years, have a shudder of horror. It's probably, most will say that it's the worst time for them.
You have a lot of biological changes, a lot of cognitive changes, a lot of social changes.
We're older now, we're more responsible, where we can do things by ourselves now, like more independent.
They're not quite adults, but they're certainly not children. They want autonomy, but they also need relationships. And so establishing the appropriate relationships and providing the right environments is terribly important.
Our kids are changing, and we need to change to meet their needs. And after meeting with somebody from Developmental Designs, it solidified our decision. We just knew that this is the path that we needed to go.
7, 8 years later, we've seen dramatic results in kids in the instructional time learning and less time outside of the classroom because of behavioral problems.
Basically, you have to create the kind of school climate that we strive to do in developmental designs, where you feel at home, where you feel like you can take risks, and then you do. As a teacher, I think I'm much more conscious of my language. I'm much more conscious of thinking about very intentionally what am I missing, and not putting it back on the student. What are they missing?
The teachers, like if they see that you're having a problem in the morning, they say, "Are you okay? You seem a little off." They say, "Is there anything you want to talk about?" And they really come for you and care about you.
I would encourage other principals to look at developmental designs and look at implementing it in their buildings. In a middle school or any secondary school, it's the missing piece that's absolutely critical.